Hello, welcome back. Sorry for the short break, but it's time to get back to some squishy puzzles. Looks like I'm up to level 32. I don't think I've peeked at any of these, so I don't know what to expect. Okay, all four colors, oh no. So I get this one block as leverage, and otherwise just shifting these, oh dear. Alright, so this layout tells me these two have to swap places, and that's, well, that's not hard. Wait, why is it not... Oh, it's not as simple as that because of red and blue. Got it? Okay. So, is it as simple... oh, wait, oh, shoot. Oh. Okay, oh. So, these have to swap places, and these have to swap places. Because this goes on top of here, this goes to the left of this goes on the bottom, so I need to get this one down here somehow, while not removing the possibility of moving you around. So your only route to the bottom is either this, which doesn't seem too great because of this, although that might be fixable, or... Okay, so let's try that idea. The other one is that. So if I were to do this... No. Nope, that does not make it through because that's too tall. Okay, so that... Can I necessarily discard that possibility as impossible? No, I can't, because this can be done, which allows that to get under. Okay, you're under. Great. You can no longer get where you need to go, though. Okay, so you need to do something first. Alright, so ignoring that problem, let's just pretend that's not a problem right now. What else is a problem? The other problem is... Oh, what the heck? So the entire formation needs to be in this spot. Because that's the only... Geometrically, that's the only place that works. This is too tall for that to go anywhere other than here, which is impossible because of this. Or here. So it has to be exactly this spot. Okay, so the only thing that can go on the very bottom is this block. Alright? So my next thought is... that is going to involve something to do with... that doesn't work. Because then there's no room for this to get down through there. Okay, so... Okay, so... Huh. This thing... There's... Oh, wait. This absolutely has to go there? So does that mean then that this is moving this direction? No, then it gets stuck there. Wait, what? Let me just make sure that I've made my first assumptions correctly. So, red has to join to red. That can only be done this way or this way. Oh, it can be done this way. Okay, so I was assuming a tall structure. I could make a wide structure instead. And that might work a whole lot better. Okay, yeah, tall structure would have to go exactly here like this. Wide structure... I don't know why I assumed tall first. Wide structure might be easier to form, so it would have to be... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so it'd be 5 wide. It could go in this spot. Or this spot if I have this on the bottom. Okay. So that means... this matters less. Oh, and the other interesting implication of that is that this has to go in the middle. Because otherwise, well, it depends. That doesn't have to go in the middle. Okay. So if these just get out of the way, my task now becomes swap yellow-green with red-blue. How could that happen? I do not immediately see a way. As soon as that's down there... Oh, like this, sure. Okay, sure. Sure. Why not this? Why not exactly this? Whoa, what? I forgot to swap those? I forgot to swap those. Oh. Wait, I swapped them like this, right. So blue on the right, red on the left. You just go here. Yeah, what's wrong with this? Nothing. Okay, that was all. Oh, shoot. I see. I see. Okay. So some unforeseen difficulties. Okay. How would that particular thing be solved? Once again, I'm not sure. Oh, I see what it wants me to do, I think. I believe the implication is that this needs to go here, this needs to go here, then you can move across. How does that help me? That's not what I wanted. I wanted the opposite. I wanted this. What I'd wanted was this one to go across? Well, that's similarly impossible. Also, it doesn't solve my issue because I'd have the same problem of yellow sticking to yellow. And yeah, there's no way to move that down there. Well, I can move it down here, but, well, no, the whole point was to make you a bridge for this, which I can't do. No. Okay. Can I do that without moving this? Kinda. Maybe. Yes. Okay, sure. And if I move that there first... This is kind of a weird puzzle. Wait, no, if I move that there first, then it's too far down. Ah. Okay. Well, okay. Well, okay. Is there not an order of operations that makes this possible? No, because once I do that, I lose my opportunity to... Huh? Yeah, no. No. No, no, no. That does not work. Okay, so hang on. I've thought of two shapes. There's the 5x3. There's the 3x5. I kind of said those backwards, so assume vertical first. What about 4x4? So what about... So that would be red, red, blank, blue, blue, blank, green, green, blank, yellow, yellow. Alright, so to make that shape happen, it would go anywhere in this area. I don't think that necessarily 5 wide by 3 tall is impossible yet, but I certainly want to try 4x4. So, what do I do to make that happen? What do I do? Like, that has the benefit of the particular sticky green problem I had down here would be perfectly fine, because that's exactly what I would want. How do I start? Who's on the bottom? You are one of the things that's on the bottom. However, you would need to be elevated. Unless I spiraled it the other way around. So somebody down at the bottom needs to be elevated. Who is it? Does it matter? Can I put this down first to make that the bottom piece? No, it's this one that I want to be the bottom piece. That has to go on the bottom. So... let's try this theory again. So that would mean you would eventually go down to the bottom, or you would. Okay. But I've lost my opportunity to move you down either way. You can't go down here or down here. Oh, wow. This is a complicated one, because I have 3 major approaches and little things I need to worry about for each one. I don't know if I'm failing on a small thing or a large thing. Like, I assume only one of the 3 major shapes will work. This one seems very not viable because it would have to be balanced on this corner right here. There's no other place in the level that fits that. This one seemed semi-viable, but then I ran into the sticky green problem here. So the 4x4. I need you on the very bottom. But there are 2 different 4x4s. There's one that spirals clockwise and one that spirals counterclockwise. To get you on the bottom, I could do... ignore that, just pretend that's not happening. Okay, that is a way I can get that on the bottom. And at that point, if this could be here, then that would slide in there perfectly. Okay. That's encouraging. How did I do what I did? What did I do? I'm not sure anymore. I think I moved this down and then... So if I did that... You just need to be sort of way over here out of the way. You can sit there and I'm pretty sure that's fine. You go on... Oh no, this one's trapped now. So that has to go away. Got it. So if I've moved you down here, your role is to get this here. So you can get around. But now you have to get out of the way, like this. And now you can't make it down anymore. Dang it. How did I ever get you down here? I did it, but how? So there's still this possibility. Like, I can just do that and get you out of there. Like, this is your final resting place anyway. So that's all fine. Then the problem becomes what to do with you. Well, I mean, is that really that much of a problem? Can't I just do something like, say... this? Or, in fact, that? Maybe? Because this can slide in here, and down there, and then under... Oh, but it can't because you're in the way. If I had this over here without that there, but that needs to be there, well, could I move that across using... Ooh, that's an interesting prospect. So the idea would be to create a platform with these. The answer is no, because this has no way to slide down there, so no. Nope. Wow. Okay, so... what am I trying to do? This is the block that I don't know what to do with, exactly. I know you need to go down here. I don't know exactly when you need to go down there. So here's something I can do. Does that help me? Not especially, however... What if... Okay, what if... What did I do? Memory. It's hard sometimes. Ooh. Let me give this one a rest for a moment. I'll come back to it shortly. I think I kind of understand some of it, but that was long enough on one puzzle. I'll give it a break and hopefully see what I need to see next time. Okay, so growth. You need to grow and then stay at that same level and get over here. So this is a packing challenge to make sure 1 wide can get in here, then 2 wide can get here. So I can have 1 wide gaps in this region. I can't have any in this particular region, okay? So I think an obvious first fit would be you here and then you here. Or actually you here would be fine because I can slide it around, okay? Then that could just be this one in here, for example. But then I can't get the rest of the stuff where it needs to go. So... okay, so you... if you went there, that fits. If you went... you know, all I need in this region is just this one here. I could pack all the others in any other way that I desired. How do I get something here? Like, the only way... okay. In the very specific only way that this shape can get here is to have this shape here. And also some sort of platform here so this can get across. Okay, so this has to go exactly here. So let's get this out of the way. You need to slip under you, which seems semi-impossible. But perhaps it's somehow not actually impossible. If I could support this shape with something, that'd be possible, but I can't. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Huh. So what I want is to separate you somehow. Maybe I can use this to do it? Like, just have you sit someplace a little farther down, but if you do that, then you do that. Whoa. No. No. Wait. No. Huh. So there's no deconstruct... well, hang on. No, this is a really hard shape to take apart when everything just wants to move downward. Alright, so my plan originally was this goes here, this goes in this region, this one needed to sit in a very specific place in order, this very specific place. No, this very specific place. That's no good. That doesn't work. But it does. Okay, so this would need to be joined horizontally with this, so it'd be actually over one. L shape, inverse L shape, then that can slide in here. Like, yeah, the problem I've been trying to solve this whole time is how to... hey, that's unnecessary. Potentially. Yeah, a much better fit is to put this one here, and this one here. And then I have an extra shape, which is this one, which could just stay exactly where it is. Okay. That's a better fit. I like that more. It might imply swapping these two, which should be possible. I think. Should totally be possible. Hey, wait. What if instead of that I did... well, that might be okay. That one's used as a platform for that, and everything's fine. Yeah, okay, I got it. Cool. I believe that was all I needed. Oh, that was neat. I like that. Alright, so let me go back and try this again, because I feel like I was close to figuring it out. I just needed to give my brain a quick break. Okay. So 4x4. There are two options for 4x4. This needs to be on the bottom, this needs to be on the top. This needs to be on the right, this needs to be on the left. They're in the opposite configuration. So there are two different 4x4s. It's either blue-blue or blue-blue. The one that I was trying to do had you down here. Oh, sorry, I said that backward. So blue-blue rather than blue-blue. So you would have to go here. You would have to go here. And then you could just happily slide right in here. So what exactly is stopping me from that? The fact that I can't get you to the bottom without parking you somewhere. In order to park you somewhere, I would use... Why wouldn't I use this? Because that's not enough. Okay. So doing just that much. Okay, what specifically is wrong with this? This can get out of the way slightly. This needs to slide over there. The problem is that this would need to move down or way over out of the way in order for that to be possible. Well, it can move over here out of the way, but then this is in the way. That's what happens. Is it though? Yes. Yes, it can't be here because that's as far over to the right as you can go. Okay, so with you here, right, everything's fine except for this being just in the way. It's occupying the space that would need to be occupied by this. Okay. So, tell me why I cannot slip you under you. I had a reason. What was my reason? Wait, did I have a reason? Why can't I do this? This seems fine. Yeah. Okay. Did I just solve it? No, because it had to elevate this one. Right, that was my whole problem. Because you don't have enough space to get through unless you fall down, and then if you fall down, then things happen that I don't want to happen. Getting this... Right, having this on either side does not work unless this specifically is elevated so that those two join at the same time, or this is elevated so that it goes the other way and those two join at the same time. Because I can do this, but it doesn't help because of the sticky green problem. Okay. Okay. I wanted to solve that by having you up here instead. But this block just does not quite let that happen the way that I'm trying to do it. So, can I do it another way? I can't get this down this hole. That's impossible. The only way to do that would be to ditch this one first, and doing that would mean it would end up at the bottom. It can't be any lower than here, and I think it needs to be here specifically. So in order to move you down to the bottom, like this needs to happen, let's try some moves like this. Now that has put... Okay, so that's caused me several problems, hasn't it? Well, okay, so this comes kind of close to making the formation I would need for the 4x4 the other way around, but then you have no way to bridge across here. This block can't help. Can it? I don't see how it could, because it can't make a too tall anything here. Wait, hang on. Wait. No, that seems accurate. Because, yeah, there is no possible way to get this through this hole, right? So let me make that my task. Get this through this hole. Is there any possible sequence of moves that makes that happen? No, because I can't get this through this hole unless you've gotten out of the way. And the only way to get you out of the way is through this hole. There is one possibility, but it's a non-viable one. Like, the only way to do it would be... No, even that doesn't work. Okay, so that's just impossible. Okay, so if this absolutely cannot go through this hole, then that means the spiraling around this way 4x4 is impossible. So that means I need to go around the other way, so that means my other... Or use one of those alternative shapes. Like the 5x3 was the closest that I had, but there's no solving the sticky green problem, is there? Unless maybe... What if I moved you earlier? How early can I move you? So if I were to... Let's see, I want to get this down at the bottom, this on top of it, this on top of that. Which would mean... moving this, which is fine. I can use this technique to swap those, kinda, awkwardly. Which means you end up down here, which is fine. You end up on top. Oh! Well, there we go. Did I just do it? Maybe. No, because you can't fit in there now. Oh, wow. And you can't get across blue in any... Oh, wow. Hey, wait a minute. I just observed something. You know that 4x4 shape I said had to absolutely go here? It could go here instead. That's a valid place. Okay. Okay. What about that? So that would mean you would need to end up all the way in here, which is possible. I've done that, I think, kinda. I could do that, for example, like this. Hey, oh, no I can't. I don't like this idea much anymore. I mean, I guess there's also the possibility of the 5x3 in this space. Let's try that one, since the 4x4 in this space seemed awkward. Okay. So the 5x3 in this space. Like, I feel like this indentation is meaningful. That's used for something. Okay. Okay. So, so same constraints as ever. That still means you need to get on the other side of this block. There is a way to do that. Right? I think there's a way to do that. If this were on the bottom, then this were here, and then this went there. No. With the blue, I can't get that across. No. Can I put this above? Yes. Yes, I can do this order. That does put that all the way down here, though, which means I can't hook it around there. Okay, well, in any case, that does still let me do this, which may be... Oh, but it doesn't, because you're in the way now. Oh, man. Okay, what about if I were to... Put this in here, put this here, put this in here. So those are the specific moves that would allow me to move this here. Oh, hey. This doesn't look completely terrible. if I had these in the opposite order, I'm not sure how I would accomplish that, but if I did, then I could join that there, put you up here and put you down there. Okay, well, that might be an option. So to have those in the opposite order... Oh, wait a minute, I see something. I do believe I see something. It's not what I thought it was, though. Hang on, no. Who's going where again? This can't go where it is. I'm close. I feel like I'm close. I need something that's not this to bridge the gap for you, because the blue is sticky. So it has to either be... Okay, so... okay, what about... no, frustrated noises. You need to remain elevated. You cannot touch the floor. Which means that if you're up there, what I'd like is this here, this on top of it, and then this on top of that. I don't think that's a sequence that I can actually make happen, though. Is it? Doesn't seem like it. Well, shoot. Don't join. It's not your time to join yet. Wait a second. What about something a little different? What about this? And then that, and then you and he... oh. You can't make it over there. Can I make you make it over there or something? No, that's impossible. I'm so close with several different possibilities. My presumption with this structure of puzzle is that one of those is valid. I don't know which one. One of those is valid, the others are invalid. They're all like... One of them is one move away from working. They're all just short of working. I don't know which one has the valid move that's going to make it work, so this is... The meta thinking about this puzzle is kind of hard. Like, if not for that... Okay, so... Yeah, this is the problem that I have. I have to... The only method towards solving this puzzle, it would seem, is to go through the entire exercise of every possibility, just exhaust the possibility space until I find one that works, and I have to continue trying really hard at each shape to make it work. And I never will really know that that shape cannot be made to work. Well, even if I solve it with another shape, I won't know that the one that I'm trying can't be made to work, so I just have to bash my head against this and keep trying everything. Yeah, so this is a little bit trial and error heavy. The error comes in that not all patterns are necessarily valid. I just can't get you across there in that shape. Could I join something up earlier? Alright, I feel like I'm losing my ability to think about this. So let me go through the shapes again. There's 3x5. can only fit in one place in the entire level. That would require you to be here. You to be here. I already determined that it's impossible to get this shape through this hole. There is no pattern that exists in this level that allows that to happen. That doesn't seem... And yes, that is true, because this cannot move into this hole after this has moved down. This cannot move into this hole after this has moved down. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that is impossible. This cannot go here. That's what I've concluded. Maybe there's some way to do it that I'm not seeing, but it seems as though all the constraints are saying that. Okay. So if I absolutely cannot move this through this hole, that would mean that I make this move, which makes it impossible for you to go through this hole without this dropping down somewhere. If I were to drop that down somewhere, presumably not like that, just to explore the full possibility space, because like I said, that's just what I have to do here. If you're dropped down somewhere, sure, fine, join up, why not? I mean, well, that makes it impossible. But yes, technically that does let me get this through that hole. It just does not seem useful. I mean, well, okay. So to be really thorough, wait, what? No. No, I can't get those across each other. That's part of my whole problem. Okay, so this is allowing me to discard options. I can completely discard the 3x5. So that one's just off the table. So that leaves 5x3 here, 5x3 here, 4x4 here, both types of 4x4. No, that's false. Only one type of 4x4 works. The type that has yellow, horizontal with yellow, green, vertical with green. Okay, so horizontal yellow, vertical green is the only 4x4 that's possible. So the question becomes whether it goes here or here. If it were here, that requires this to be moved across this gap. Moving this across this gap is the task that I was trying to do a moment ago, and I just couldn't quite make it work without letting you fall all the way down, which I cannot do because yellow has to be joined horizontally. So that means this has to remain elevated 1. And the reason I couldn't make that work is because you're blue and you stick to that. So if I were to discard that puts me back to 4x4, horizontal blue, or sorry, no, horizontal red, vertical blue, no wait, what? Vertical red, horizontal blue, vertical green, horizontal yellow, in this position. So, if that is my task, why couldn't I just do it? Like, what was stopping me? You can go on the bottom. Your final resting place is here. Oops. You would go up 1 right here. The problem was this block. I had to elevate this to get it out of the way so that that can slide across, but then you would need to replace that. So ignoring you, could I get everything else in place? By doing... something like this. So that puts you here, and you here, yes. So having ignored that, everything else is perfectly in place. Okay. You would need to have already slid in there without disrupting anything else. The thing that disrupts is shuffling this block underneath. Could I keep the whole thing elevated more? Like, if it remains... If you don't go all the way down, while this sits up here, then that's impossible. So no. The answer is no. because I can't get both of these out of the way at the same time without one of them falling down. Because to get this shuffled over, there's no place for you to park yourself that's down there. Yeah. I insist on finishing this puzzle. This puzzle can be finished today. It might take a little longer, but I'm going to do it. Because my process has not reached a dead end yet. It's just short of actually working. Or I am on the wrong goose chase, and this can't be solved this way. Maybe that's the case. Can I stick you on top of this? Yes? Does that help me? I don't know. I don't really see how it could. I really don't see how it could. At all. It's not like that lets me get this in here. And there's no way I could actually do that, right? Seems unlikely. Seems really unlikely, but not necessarily impossible. So, okay, that's an interesting prospect. If I were to use you as a platform, and then, no, that still involves moving you down or something across. No, okay. It is definitely impossible. No, it's not. It's not definitely impossible, because I could... Well, no, that doesn't help. That doesn't help because you're too narrow. Something wide would have to be... Okay. It is definitely impossible to move this into this space. So, discard all solutions that involve that. Like, yeah, my real problem here is just getting this around this at that level. Because this can't go in this hole. That's not true. That's not true. Watch. I can do that. And that's just enough space for you to go down here. However, that doesn't get you past this. To get you past that, I would need to use something. Oh, wow. So right, if this hole is only for those, and this hole is only for those, the sequence was going to be something. You needed to be ferried off somewhere convenient. I mean, okay. Oh. Hang on, that's semi-interesting. That allows you to stay up there. Hey! There we go! Nearly. But I can fix that with a tweak. Okay. So join these two while that's hanging there. I just need to make this move first. Okay, how did I do that? That was extremely encouraging. So, right. Do this, and that all works, right? I can just ditch this. Join these two up. Shove everything over here. Shove you in there. And finally, it all works. Okay, that was a super clever puzzle. I don't mind that it took me that long, because that was pretty awesome. Okay, yeah, so sorry for the kind of lengthier video than usual, especially since most of it was spent on one puzzle, but I think that was a really interesting process to solve that. So yeah, I'll see you next time for some more of these. Yeah, getting close to the end. Pretty close, just 4 more levels that I can't see yet. All right, I'll see you then.